I'm going to try to use Premiere Pro to edit a video. Now, the reason I say this is I've been using DaVinci Resolve Studio and Final Cut Pro for the past 3 years, and those have been my main editing softwares. I have used Premiere Pro twice, but I wasn't able to finish the project because of how many issues I ran into. So we're gonna try to do that today and see how well it works. Now, if you use Premiere Pro, that's totally fine, but personally, I've had nothing but bad experiences with Premiere Pro. But before we get into the video where I try to figure all this out, I want to tell you about our sponsor,
Motion Array. If you're a content creator like myself and want to level up your video production, check out Motion Array. With pre-made transitions, templates, audio effects, and even plugins, Motion Array has everything you need to make your videos look better. To get $50 off your annual subscription, check out the link below. Thank you to Motion Array for sponsoring the channel, and back to the video.
So here you can see we have Premiere Pro opened, and I'm just gonna create a new project. Okay, and it's grabbing some media just from the stock footage library. I just want to add my own media. What I'm going to try to do is just drag and drop it from my Finder window. Can I do that? No, I cannot. Okay, it looks like I have to go through the architecture itself. Okay, these are the clips I want to use. So if I have to select them all, maybe I just go to the bottom and shift and select. Yep, that seems to do it. I'm just gonna hit create and let's just replace it. Okay, so I can see I have all my clips here and they're ungraded and they're on the timeline. Now this seems to be working. Now let's see if the playback works at all. It appears to be working just fine. So let's see if we can add some music to this and color grade it a little bit. Before I start editing, I wanna add some music. So I'm going to go to Motion Array, our channel sponsor, and go into the music section. And then I'm going to go down to maybe jazz. Maybe that could work. Let's just search for jazz and let's find a song. So only after 3 songs, I found the song that I want. So let's just hit download right in the corner. It's downloaded, right click, show in Finder, and then let's just drag it onto the timeline, just like that. Okay, now let's start editing. Let's start off with trying to figure out how to color grade this footage. So if we can zoom in like that. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's select the clip and then let's see how we can color grade this. I see that right off the bat we have the different effects for scaling and positioning, but there isn't anything right here for color. Maybe let's go to effects, and Lumetri effects is probably it. Cinematic, and it appears that Premiere Pro is wanting me to use a preset. So let's just drag a preset onto the clip, and that appears to be working, and we should be able to go into it and add some basic correction. Yep, there we go. So maybe we can bring it up and maybe add some contrast to the image. Oh, I see, we've got curves there. That'll be of great help to us. You can just bring this down, not too bad, maybe a little bit too much contrast, so we can lessen this. And this appears to be pretty similar to DaVinci Resolve or Final Cut, but not quite in as easy to use UI as those other software, especially DaVinci Resolve. Resolve is meant mainly for color, at least originally, so I would expect that to be the case. Okay, Hue versus Sat, all the same stuff that we have in the other softwares. So let's just add some more points. And then we've got color wheels as well. Oh, that's too far. Let's just bring it back. Okay, so that seems to be working. Now we've done quite a bit to this clip, so let's see if it plays back properly. It is. Now let's see if we can slow this down. So if we can right click on it maybe. There it is, speed duration. Okay, now let's just change this to 50%. And it's working. Now I noticed when I hit play that it is really downscaling it. So let's go to full playback. And this works perfectly fine in Resolve at full, but will work. Yep, it's working just great. Okay, now let's get to editing. Now that we have a clip that we have color graded and slowed down, let's just see if we can arrange these in a way that makes any sense. So, first clip, okay, so let's delete that and move this one over, okay, and we can trim it like that. This appears to be working just like the other softwares. Okay, that looks great. Now, the big thing is, can we copy and paste color effects? So if we just hit Command C, can we just Option V like? No, we cannot. Okay, can we paste attributes? Does that work? It does, okay. Now let's slow down this clip as well. Speed duration, 50%. And now can we just bring this clip in like that? Okay, we can. Just drag it over, just like Resolve. Now it's not as fluid and as easy to use as Resolve, but that's most likely my experience with Resolve is using it for hundreds and hundreds of videos, unlike Premiere. So let's see if I can just edit this down a little bit and I'll let you know if I have any other issues. Right away, I'm noticing that all the shortcuts are completely different than the other softwares. So for example, I'm selecting it and hitting Shift Delete and it's doing nothing. So I gotta figure that out. Delete just deletes it, but I want to ripple delete, like DaVinci Resolve or Final Cut does automatically. But it doesn't appear that I can do that, at least with what I know right now. So let's just grab the next clip maybe and keep trying, I guess. So I've only done 3 clips so far, and the biggest thing that I've noticed is Premiere is far less responsive than DaVinci Resolve. And even with simple things like just hitting the play button, it takes a second, and color grading and all that kind of stuff, it's just like not quite instant like it is in DaVinci Resolve. Now, I am running the same machine that I normally do, so this is an M1 Max MacBook Pro, and it's super fast for anything else I want to do, but it's just not quite fast enough for Premiere, it seems. And I don't think it's the computer, I think it's more the software end of things. And it's not like these are massive files like Blackmagic Raw or ProRes Video, this is just Canon C-Log 3. Now, I know it's more compressed and there's stuff to that, but it shouldn't be this hard for this machine to handle. So let's just get back to editing and see how far I can make it without it crashing. Hopefully it doesn't crash. I mean, a lot of people use this software, and that'd be bad if it crashed all the time. So I don't want this video to take forever, and I don't want to have a 600 gig recording after this. So what I'm going to do is just delete all the rest of this media here and just keep it simple with a couple clips we have at the beginning. We've proven that, yeah, you can edit, but it's super unresponsive and will take a lot longer than the other softwares that I'm familiar with using and that are a little bit more efficient on the power side. So let's just round out this video and maybe see, can we add a crossfade or something? Is there a transition? Let's see, these are all effects. I don't know. Let's just end it. Come on, go, there it goes. Okay, let's see if we can just export this, and if we don't have any issues at all, then that'll be good. We want the video, we want the audio, no captions, we want the effects, metadata, sure. Now I didn't tell it where to go, so it'll probably end up in the Premiere Pro folder on the Mac. Okay, here it is. Let's hit play and see if it works. And it does. Now, it's not super long because this was taking forever, and as I said earlier, I don't want to record myself editing this forever because that takes up a ton of storage. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, if you're looking for an editing software, I would just recommend using DaVinci Resolve because it's free and it offers everything you need. Unlike Premiere Pro, which is very expensive and isn't very responsive, and all the other issues that I've had with it, like crashing. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. If you have any further questions about any of the softwares I use, let me know in the comment section down below, and that's pretty much it. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.